Hello and welcome. We are doing. Well, you read the title of the video, you know what we're doing. Okay, let's get to it. Yo, am I glad to see you? I've just received word from Wisdom and Zereg. Our culprits have finally been spotted. It seems the thieves headed for Upper Lanoska. I offered to make my way there as soon as I could, but Wisdom and Zereg said I should hang back for now. Once they've gathered enough information, they'll be headed back to Airport. Let's go see what news they have to share. No sign of Wisdom and Zereg yet. I don't mean to assume the worst, but I admit I'm a bit worried. I knew I should have insisted on going. I don't want them injured on my behalf. I say we head out and find them. Miss Lokshana, terribly sorry for the delay. Wisdom, Zurich, thank goodness. How did you fare out there? You found Elra and Kokonawa, yes? Oh, we found them alright, but it didn't take long for them to find us. We were set upon by Kokonawa's mammoths. His mechanical menagerie greatly outnumber us, and may very well have been our end. Death by mammoths isn't an ideal way to go, mind you, so a retreat was our only option. Cowardly though it might sound, we need to ensure we could keep you aware of the culprits' whereabouts. Before they spotted us, they were stuffing their little metal army into a skiff bound for Camp Bronze Lake, and mark my words, they're plotting something new. Of course, it's entirely possible they seek a quiet route to your eastern Noska and wish to bypass Bronze Lake instead, but a thorough search of the camp would be wise. Alas, the enemy faces far beyond our capabilities, so this is as far as Wisdom and I will be able to go. I'm sorry we couldn't provide more decisive information. Honestly, I should be the one apologizing. You risked life and limb for me already. I never meant to push you past your limits. You needn't dwell on it. We're as eager to bring those criminals to justice as you. Indeed, we shall at least take pride in knowing we could point you in the right direction. But we should take our leave for now. Wisdom and I ran out most of the way here, and I think I speak for both of us when I say we could use a comfortable chair and a hearty meal. None can gainsay your strength, my friends, but I beg you not to underestimate that of our foe. Go well, and may your determination guide you to victory. Camp Bronze Lake. The ferry skipper spoke of the place my first time here. We should hurry and seek passage before Alaret and Kokonawa elude us again. It's a yellow jacket. Okay. Yeah. Even the sprouts like that. What a lovely camp. Now, if I were a half-crazed alchemist with the heart sting and a new scheme up my sleeve, where would I hide? Ah, is it just me? Or are there pigs flying in the sky? Ah, it hurts to laugh. Oh dear, that doesn't bode well. To the upper levels, yo. Quickly. Poisoning the springs. You truly are the lowest of the low. You flatter me. 'Twas just a little poison, really, as a treat. I'm afraid I couldn't contaminate all the water here. But we're having oh so much fun with our shiny new hallucinatory toxin. Step away from the springs, yo. Now. Protecting the healer, are we? How sickeningly sweet of you. But you ought to watch your step as well, my dear fairy apple, lest you find yourself seeing stars or... Elrat, is aught amiss? Oh my god. Haha, Cocoa, you look absolutely hideous. Or should I say adorable? Why, you're as bonny as a porcelain doll. The hells are you on about? Oh, very interesting. Yes, very interesting indeed. I believe I may have poisoned myself. Now there's a predicament. And guess what? Do you recall those antidotes I prepared at the base? Because I've forgotten to bring them. You are your own worst enemy, do you know that? I suggest we retreat before you decide to dive headfirst into the springs for fun. Unbound scum, you think we'll allow you to walk through it free after all the chaos you caused? Well, yes, actually. Have you seen Elrat? She's in no state to contend with you, and I've never been one for rough and tumble. Of course, you're welcome to give chase, provided you have no qualms about leaving these poor souls to laugh themselves senseless. Oh, retreat though we must, I would call today a rousing success. But worry you not, my dearest bushel of bushy bodies. We've plenty more tricks in store for you and the entire island. I don't see any toxins in the water anymore, so the spring should be safe again. Will the toxins affect the local wildlife? Seeing as Eldoret suffered from a taste of her own medicine, I doubt she's mastered much of the heartstrings power. As such, any poisons she produces from it would be relatively weak. Most of her handiwork has already evaporated with the steam. One might compare it to the way those awful unbound smoke bombs dissipate, and thank goodness they do. In more capable hands, however, the heartstrings poison remains active unless dispelled with the suna or another form of antidote. The same prevalence applies to its cleansing abilities for our food. Now, there's much on my mind, but I think we've bigger problems to address. First, let's make our rounds of the camp, then talk about our next steps. I'm going to have a look around the springs to ensure the toxins are gone for good. Could I ask you to treat any victims you come across? Everything hurts, huh? Someone please end this nightmare. Much appreciated, madame. I wasn't anywhere near the water when it was poisoned, but the toxic steam must have drifted this way. When I heard the rumblings about mysterious mammoths roaming around the camp recently, I was more than a little apprehensive. But I never expected those mammoths' masters would do something so cruel. Your efforts are helping us put this turmoil behind us, and for that, you have my thanks. But I can't simply let you administer the aid alone. I should tend to the remaining victims as well. Oh, thank the gods. I wasn't expecting to nearly laugh myself to death at a place meant for healing, but at least I can breathe easy again. I hear you're chasing after the ones who did this. You're either very brave or very reckless, but I'm inclined to assume the former. Any road, all that laughing has exhausted me, so I might as well take a break from my soak. Thank you again for your kindness, and may the navigator keep you. What comical costumes you all wear, what humorous dancers you dance. It's all too much to bear. My costume compatriots compatriots. They're gone. Farewell, my visions may revel and on in my memory. They say laughter is the best medicine, though I feel far worse than before. Many thanks for putting an end to it. I think I've earned myself another soak and an extra flagon of mulled wine. Pleasant travels to you, healer. How goes the healing, yo? Wonderful. I'm glad Asuna's proved effective. For my part, I've given the springs a thorough look. The toxins have dissipated completely, so the bathers should be safe from here on out. As for Elliot and Kokonawa's antics, I've had a moment to reflect on everything. Now that our work is done, do you have a moment to chat? I'm well versed in the numbing and binding poisons we use on our hunts at home, but something kept troubling me about Alaret's toxin. I've never seen anything like it. I had no idea it even existed among the scorpion skiffs. Alaret may be inexperienced, but the fact that she's learned to inflict hallucinations is cause for concern. Still, we should try to look on the bright side. She's yet to discover the heartsting's cleansing properties. Judging by the way she couldn't cure her own ailments. Knowing her as we do, I reckon she only has toxic trickery on her mind. Kanakawa, however, handled himself surprisingly well despite his exposure. Do you recall the man in Lunza Lamonza who ate the poison apple? He claimed that Konawa took a bite yet never suffered its ill effects. He must have some manner of immunity, but how? This reminds me of an attempt on the Sultana's life. That's quite the tale. So the real poison was switched for a sedative with similar properties, and as a Dunes folk, she regularly ingested small amounts of toxins to build a resistance against such things, which allowed her to awaken from her coma. I didn't realize Kokonawa might have had that sort of upbringing, but it would certainly explain why Elaret's tricks don't seem to affect them. Few in my village would ever think to consume potentially lethal food or drink without drawing on the heart stings power, yet the Dunes folk do it gladly. The more I consider our differing approaches to poison, the more fascinating it becomes. But I have a feeling the bathers won't want to overhear talk of poisons after what they've been through. Why don't we continue our discussion in Limsa Lamonza? Ah, the water's so much nicer than it used to be. Hey. I know I've been anxious to ascertain our thieves' whereabouts, but things escalated far quicker than I thought. Your presence throughout the whole ordeal was a welcome one, yo. What was not welcome was Elleret's parting words. Whatever she has planned for the whole island, it can't possibly be good. Her acts of mischief have only grown worse since I arrived in the city. We must take the heartstring back before she causes any lasting harm. Of course, it was Wisdom and Zarek's efforts that led us to Eldoret, so I'll have to thank them when I get the chance. In the meantime, I'll do what I can to track down our unruly thieves and report to you as soon as I'm able. Alright, so 2 more quests. Yep. We're continuing healer role quests. Here we go. Yo, I'm glad you're here. I'm on the cusp of a breakthrough on our research, or I'd like to think so. This won't come as a surprise, but Elora and Koko Nawa went back into hiding after the Bronze Lake incident. With all their grandstanding, I wasn't expecting them to lay low for so long, but I doubt they'll keep it that way. Fortunately, we have prior experience to guide us. Until now, our corporates have traveled all over Verbrand, and they don't appear to be retracting their steps. I hear Coastal del Sol attracts many visitors, so that seems like a likely target. They say it's owned by an entrepreneur named Gudgeruju. Perhaps we can ask if he's spied anything out of the ordinary. Oh, that's good. What picturesque scenery. I hadn't expected Costa del Sol to be so grand. From what I gather, Gudgeru should be just up ahead. I don't suppose you're already acquainted with them. But that's not very encouraging, but as long as you're on good enough terms, I'm sure we'll be fine. In any case, let's be on our way. Well, well, if it isn't our favorite interpret adventurer, what business brings you to my abode? Why, yes, I did spy that lovely specimen of her all. Alas, I was so entranced by her feminine wiles that I cannot recall any such entourage of Lalafan men or mammoths. Ah, would that I never drank that wine so gracefully. She so gracefully gifted me. A single sip and I saw oh so many stars. I thought them wonderful in first blissful moments. Uh-oh. I partook of the drink amongst my routine of kittens, yet a rush of stars subsided, and I found myself surrounded by a flock of unfamiliar faces instead. At first, I presumed the wine caught up to me faster than I anticipated, but time passed and the unknown stubbornly remained. I dashed across the shore in terror, in the midst of the mayhem. I could hear her, the wine-wielding beauty, maniacally laughing in the distance with some other chap. I feared these cackles would be the last thing I ever heard. Which is precisely why I found it appropriate to slap the sense back into him. Judging by the way Master Genjuru was darting around at the time, I suspected he'd been in his cups. Drank the whole bloody bottle too. So if you wish to investigate the wine itself, I'm afraid that won't be possible. Can you blame me? Questionability of her wine aside, that woman was immaculate, a sight for sore eyes. Any gentleman of taste would have fallen for her tricks. Though we may lack the drink in question, we received reports of mammoths roaming catcher gully not long after the incident. If you intend to investigate this further, you'd certainly be doing us a favor. Any news of wayward mammoths is promising for us. We'll give the gully a look and relay to you what we find. Godspeed out there. Then our next destination is clear, but before we depart, yo, might I have a word? Based on Geruju's accounts, it's safe to say Alaret's discovered a new poison. While similar to the hallucinatory toxin she used at Bronze Lake, it strikes terror into the hearts of its victims instead. I have a bad feeling about this. She's gaining proficiency with the heartstring at an alarming rate, so we must tread carefully when next we cross paths with her. Blah. As for mammoths, Kokonawa doesn't seem the type to send them wandering around aimlessly. That's why I think they're bound to have some clues on them. If we can track those mammoths down in Raincatcher Gully, we may be able to discern what those two are planning next. little toad just looking at me. Alright. I think we've cleared out the mammoths. How fared your hunt? So they've been keeping a record of the island's rivers. Oddly enough, the mammoths I came across were patrolling the rivers as well. Now that they've tested their poisons on Bronze Lake Springs, do they mean to take it to the rivers next? Yo, watch out. Ah, shit. My, that dart was laced with a potent numbing toxin, but nothing bruises our favorite fairy apple, it seems. You never cease to amaze and annoy me in equal measure. She's like to have the same manner of immunity as I. Her village was positively brimming with poisonous flora and fauna after all. I have a request for you, my dears. Would you please give up on your little trinket? Pretty please. I wish only to revel in the fruits of my devilry. Yet you continue to spoil my every attempt. And trust me, I despise our conflict as much as you do. Indeed, do you think we enjoy watching our finest mammoths suffer at your hands? Enough. If you truly wanted to end this, you'd hand over the heart sting. The scorpion's gifts weren't meant for a petulant, childish criminal like for you. Fine then. No more Mr. Nice Elleret, but answer me this. Who have my antics killed? Who? No one, I remind you. So why must you refuse me? Why must the world refuse me? Or a blighted society has never looked fondly upon my love of mischief. For years I despaired until my unbound family and its leader granted me the greatest gift of all, love and understanding. So long as I remain unbound, I care not what the wretched masses think. I shall play my tricks as my heart desires, and all who stand in defiance will know my wrath. That includes you, my dears. My next scheme will finally plunge this island into the chaos I so desperately crave, and I will stop at nothing to see it realized. Sorry to worry you. I'm feeling much better now. I'm ashamed I didn't sense that mammoth's presence quickly enough. But I'm glad you came out of the ambush unscathed. That aside, I wish they didn't use such putrid smoke to make their exits. I don't know if my nose or stomach can take any more of those awful bombs. With Ellery and Konawa gone, I doubt we'll be able to find much else here. Let's return to Casa del Sol and inform them of the latest. seconds. Okay, had to take care of a phone call, but I'm back. Shall we report to Gedruju? Back already? How fortuitous. Or ominous. Or both even. I take it you found those wayward mammoths? Surveying Vilbrand's waterways, are they? After the recent poisoning at Camp Bronze Lake, we have reason to believe the culprits are planning to make Vilbrand's rivers their next target. So the culprits are one and the same then. I'd had my suspicions since I caught wind of the incident at Warm Wine Springs. Regardless, this bodes ill. We may not know which of these rivers they'll strike until it's too late. Well, I shall not stand for any more preposterous poisonings. 'Twould be prudent to inform the maelstrom of these potential horrors. The one who poisoned you, her name is Alorette. She stole something precious from my village, and I must recover it, no matter the cost. If you learn anything of her whereabouts or her plans in the coming days, anything at all, I'd like to hear of it as well. Hell's-bent on finding her, eh? A brave one you are. Oh, I couldn't possibly deprive a young lady of the information she requires. Worry not, for my servants shall sally forth in your general direction the moment they hear of Elaret's newest misdeeds. Oh, thank you. That'd be much appreciated. It's going to be an uphill battle, but we can't afford to let Elaret and Konawa elude us any further. Come on, yo. It's back to Limza Limonza with us. Thank you, as always, for your support, yo. Gedru was interesting, to say the least, but I'm glad we obtained the information we needed. I don't know why I allowed Elaret to say her piece. I should have swallowed my pain and taken up my spear. We could have apprehended her right then and there, and yet there's no more room for mistakes. The longer Elaret lurks in the shadows, the greater the threat becomes. Countless lives are at risk. The next time we find her, we end her tricks once and for all. For now, I'll remain here and await the news from Costa del Sol. Okay, and we will continue the video when I'm a level 100. Okay. True to my word, level 100. Let's do this. Hello there, yo. I I've been on the lookout for anyone from Casa del Sol, but nothing yet. Perhaps we should travel over there ourselves, just in case. Mistress Loskana. Forgive me for the sudden entrance, but I bring a message from Master Gejiru. Your quarry has been sighted in eastern La Nosca. Oh, well, I'm glad I didn't leave early. Thank you for bringing word. Where in western La Nosca were they last seen? Master Wisket but recently received a report from Mistress Brayflox, a trusted associate of his. We're told of a number of inbreakers with fighty tools and thinky dolls infiltrated her long stop. We have little doubt the inbreakers and tinker dolls she speaks of are Eldoret and her troop. I see. Then we best find this Brayflox, and soon. Indeed, you'll like to find her by the entrance to her long stop in Rancher Gully. My master and his associates wish you good hunting. We should get a first-hand account from Brayflox as well. Perhaps she'll have more to tell. Let's be off, yo. A plunder Gobby friend returns to Longstop. So this is Brayflox. I told her she reminded me of a moblin, but I got a bit of a scolding for that. Not mobbies, she said. Gobbies. Yes, gobbies, and gobbies require hand lending to backstrike at inbreakers. Inbreakers bring big flock of tinker dolls to search for water gush. The water gush. Does Eldoret mean to poison the island's water source? This must be why they were researching the rivers. If the toxins are strong enough, anyone or anything that draws near the water would grow terribly ill. All of Vilbrand would fall into disarray. Poison makes no good for Gobbyflock, no good for Vilbrand, narrow hearts in need of many punishings. This goes far beyond trickery. We must end Eldoret's ambitions here and now. I doubt she'll come quietly, and she has the heart sting at her disposal. But with your aid, yo, I know we can take it back as soon as you're ready. We'll storm the long stop. Chase Narrowheart and breakers and back till long stop. Well, this is it. Ready to storm long stop, yo. $680, $646. Okay. There they are. Oh, I knew bringing those bits and bobs for battle was a good idea. If you're after some manner of surrender with heartfelt embraces and handing over of Magitech heirlooms, you've come to the wrong long stop, my dear. You monster, you plan to poison every waterway in Vilbren, don't you? But of course, the trick is to let the poison stew for a few bells. With a healthy helping of those tantalizing toxins and a dollop of advanced alchemical process, poof, this eyesore of an island will get a taste of my finest work yet. My latest masterpiece neither dissipates nor evaporates, and no amount of inherent immunity can save you from its influence. It may be safe to the touch, but one tiny sip will have you begging for mercy. That's no jest, by the way. I won't begin to describe the manner of havoc the experimental doses weakened on me, but I will look forward to seeing how it affects the general populace. Oh yes, the residents of Limsa, Limonza, and its adorable little hamlets rely on this water. So very many people blissfully unaware of what's to come. And every single one of those wretches will be at the mercy of our malice. Every single one. If Shield releases those toxins into the waterways, this is going to end up far worse than Bronze Lake. Ellipses. Your precious scorpion once hunted prey with these poisons, yes. Perhaps I should learn from its example and revel in the thrill of the chase. I suspect that's my cue to back away. I'd rather watch the chaos unfold from a safe distance. These venomous gifts keep on giving. My very ether is infused with their essence. So now, my dears. It's time I hunt you for a change. That's the worst time for it. This may take a sec. There's a lot going on. Alright. Okay. I'm going to call it here and continue at a later date. Thanks for watching. I'll see you at the end of the video. We're in the middle of a video.
Yeah, hello.
Maraxiel's with me for moral and visual support.
Yes, I'll be doing visual stuff.
I'm going to beat this duty. What most I'm going to do is read the dialogue after the battle. And then just, like, stop it. And then I'll just finish the rest of the dialogue on my own, so there's no spoilers for you.
I understand. Do what you gotta do.
Alright. Thank you for being here.
I love this game. I love being around here.
How dare you?
What'd I do?
No, I'm fucking with you.
What, skip? Skip story? Who, me?
Yeah, I know. I was just accusing you of that, too. That's funny.
It's a 680. Or are you at 1,000 something?
What was the button? Oh, I should have practiced before I did anything.
Is that another player? No. Ooh, what is this? Oh, crap. I love it. Can you get a little bit more range on her? What's the maximum range, do you think? Right here?
Around here, yeah.
Okay, that gives you a lot of options for maneuverability. Oh, that's brilliant. Beautiful. Basuna. Cool. Now he's in your heels. What?
I'm not sure how I was supposed to avoid that.
Maybe get behind him. Maybe. Or it was just a one-time deal.
Okay. I'm remembering what buttons do what while I'm doing this.
Cool. Feel free to heal your dude. I made that mistake so many times.
I look forward to our race together.
Yep, a little further. Heal him. Very good.
I got fucked. Luckily, I'm still targeted on my person.
Uh-oh. Hellish game. Heal that SOB. Don't forget yourself.
No, for real though.
You got no regen stuff? Regeneration? Oh. That's probably a no, huh? Okay. Very good. Cool. No, he does have a regen. See, he's got a countdown, I believe. I'm sorry, I'm doing it. Beautiful. I wish he'd spell stuff like that. That is beautiful. Wow. Oh. You're good at this art. Sorry if I distracted you a bit earlier.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying.
Ooh, beautiful. Was that you? How'd you know that was the real one?
I
Or
didn't.
you're just attacking?
I guessed by the size of the flame, actually.
Cool.
Getting that booster gun.
Yes. Oh my god. Uh-oh. I'll keep an eye on them. Alright, they seem to be deep in their space. Brilliant. You get the middle?
Wait for it.
Yes. Cool. I love backseat driving. Nice. Oh yes. 631. This is a battle.
Yeah, bro. Nah, Roll Quest finales are no joke.
Beautiful. Jerk with the bleeding? Mm-hmm. You had any debuffs?
Not right now.
Not right now? Okay. This is so much fun. Wow. Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Oh. Heal the shit out of that shit. Ow. Oh, both of you. Arts. That's so close, man. That hurts. That hurts.
That's why I'm like not keen on doing this.
Mm-hmm.
After that,
You want to go through your abilities real quick? Have you?
that's it. I have so many abilities that oh man. Oh, that grants one stack. Okay, that's pretty good. The shields. I forgot about the shields. Forgot about this thing.
Does it show what it does? The DPS?
It's a DPS. Yeah, it's a good one too.
Oh. You could show me.
I'm calling it this one.
Really?
Yeah.
You're sure?
I'm sure.
Okay, I take your word for it.
Normally, if it's like a group, I'll be like, yeah, let's do it. We got this, guys. But if it's just me on these like single player duties and I'm not a healer, I'm just doing it for the story.
Hmm. I get you.
Yeah.
It's like me, I don't know, me being DPS. I get it.
Yeah. I have a DPS brain, you know?
I have a healer mind.
And I've shown you that I can heal. Just like critical situation healing.
Yes, it's such anxiety if you don't watch other players' health bars.
Yeah.
If you don't watch it, you could cause a lot of trouble.
It's no joke, man. This is how I'm gonna end the video, by the way, just us talking about shit. Like, being a healer in 14 is like the most underappreciated thing, or it used to be at least.
Oh, I could beat that. I could beat that with World of Warcraft. But that's...
You know what? That's true, because
Yes.
they were in a situation where they didn't have to do damage, and they were expected to just heal.
Just heal.
Just heal. I died. It's your fault you weren't healing me.
Yeah.
Like that sort of shit. Like
Your guild sucks. You only have 4 healers.
Yeah. And you see, like, people coming from World of Warcraft to 14 on YouTube making those jokes.
Mm.
And it's kind of funny seeing and the response to that, just being like, yep, okay.
I can't wait to get back in the Final Fantasy scene.
Yeah.
But until then...
Thank you all for watching these failures of attempts, but still...
Learning lessons.
Learning lessons. I didn't die of poison.
That's always good.
Look on the bright side, right?
Yes.
Alright. I'll see y'all in the next one.
Peace, y'all.
Peace.
Ooh.